Archangel Michael says the time of hiding is over. The veil has been lifted, and the truth stands bare before your eyes. The one who plotted in secret has been dragged into the light. You have felt the weight of unseen forces working against you. You have sensed the silent resistance, the unseen hand pushing against your progress. But now, what was once hidden is fully known. The darkness that slithered in the shadows, whispering deceit and ill intent, can no longer move unnoticed. The energy of justice has caught up with them. Their identity has been unveiled, and their plans have crumbled beneath the might of divine protection. Your spirit has been tested through storms, yet you have endured. You have walked through uncertainty, but you were never alone. Now, the time has come for retribution, for exposure, for truth to shatter the chains they tried to bind you with. Type 333 to claim the protection and blessings that await you. Archangel Michael says the forces that guard you have never been asleep. They have watched as this person laid snares in your path. They have seen every lie spoken, every scheme formed, and every attempt to dim your light. This is why the time for reckoning has arrived. The truth, no matter how long buried, always finds a way to rise. What was whispered in darkness is now shouted in the light. You may have suspected. You may have felt their energy, their jealousy, their secret hatred cloaked in false smiles. But now, there is no more room for doubt. The name has been revealed. The illusion is shattered. For too long, they believed they could act without consequence. They thought their words, their actions, their silent curses would go unnoticed. But the divine forces have turned their own darkness against them. You are not weak. You are not vulnerable. You are protected, covered, shielded by forces they could never comprehend. Their attempts to harm you are always doomed to fail. Type 777 to send back every negative force they sent your way. Let their energy return to its rightful owner. You have stood firm despite their efforts. You have felt the weight of unseen battles, yet you refuse to break. And now, justice moves in ways they never expected. The name, yes, the name, has reached the ears of those who need to know. Their deception has come to an end. The mask they wore so confidently has been torn apart. Do you feel it? The shift in the air? The heaviness lifting from your soul? That is the weight of their energy being removed from your life. That is the force of divine justice restoring balance in your favor. They wanted to see you fall, but instead, they are the ones losing ground. They wished for your suffering, but now they stand in the ruins of their own making. What they set in motion has turned against them. Archangel Michael says their own words have betrayed them. Their own actions have exposed them. They cannot hide from what is coming. The reckoning is here. The whispers, the side glances, the subtle betrayals, they thought you wouldn't notice. They underestimated your intuition, your resilience, your divine guidance. Now, they are forced to witness the unraveling of their own deception. You are no longer in the dark. The weight of uncertainty has lifted. The truth stands before you, undeniable, unshakable, unstoppable. Type 999 to step into your season of divine justice. Everything they tried to block is now flowing to you. Every door they tried to shut is swinging open. Every curse they spoke is returning to them. You do not have to seek revenge. The universe, the divine, the forces of light are handling this matter. They have already been judged. Their name, once spoken in secrecy, now rings in the halls of justice. They can feel it. The weight of their own actions pressing upon them. There is nowhere left to run. You have won. You have prevailed. You have been carried through the storm, and now you stand in the light. Archangel Michael says you are protected. You are safe. You are victorious. Let go of the past, for it no longer holds power over you. Move forward with strength, for nothing and no one can hold you back. The path is cleared, the darkness defeated, and the truth revealed. This is your moment. Breathe it in. Stand in your power. Walk in your victory. Type Amen to seal this blessing over your life. Archangel Michael says the weight they carried in secrecy has become too heavy. Their own deeds have turned against them, and the forces of light are pressing in. The truth cannot be silenced any longer. Their hands tremble as they feel the walls closing in. They thought they could remain hidden, that their actions would never catch up with them. But the whispers have grown into a roar, and there is nowhere left to hide. Do you feel the shift? The heavy energy that once clung to you is dissolving. The forces that worked against you are crumbling under their own weight. You are stepping into clarity, while they drown in the very darkness they created. They spoke your name in secrecy, yet now theirs is being revealed. They worked in shadows, yet now the spotlight shines upon them. They wove deception, yet now they are tangled in the web of their own lies. Type 444 to affirm your breakthrough. The chains are broken. Their fear grows as the truth spreads. Their own reflection betrays them, revealing the darkness they thought they could hide. What they sent out has returned, and it is stronger than ever before. You may have felt drained. You may have felt moments of confusion, sadness, or even doubt. That was their energy trying to infiltrate your spirit. But it failed. It could never overpower the divine protection surrounding you. Now, their identity is no longer a secret. Their name rings out, carried by the winds of justice. The deception they built is now nothing more than dust beneath your feet. They wonder how you found out. They question how their secrets have unraveled. They never expected the forces of light to intervene so swiftly. But divine justice never sleeps. Archangel Michael says they are watching now. They see your strength. They see the armor of protection around you. They know they can no longer touch you. Their intentions have backfired. The very darkness they sent your way has turned and set its sights on them. They are trapped in the very snare they designed for you. What they once laughed about now haunts them. The lies they spoke now suffocate them. The envy that burned within them now consumes them entirely. Type 888 to send back all negative energy. Let it return to its rightful owner. You are no longer bound by their actions. You are no longer weighed down by their deception. You are free, untouched, unshaken. This moment is your turning point. The winds of change have swept through. The burdens they tried to place on you have been lifted. They have no power here. They have no authority over your life. Their influence is broken, shattered, reduced to nothing. Do you feel it? The light pouring in? The release of energy that was never meant for you? That is the universe, realigning in your favor. Archangel Michael says walk forward now. Leave behind the weight of their betrayal. The road ahead is clear. The shadows have been erased. They cannot follow you where you are going. Their energy is stuck in the past, trapped in the consequences of their own actions. Meanwhile, you rise. You soar. You step into the destiny they tried to block. What they tried to stop is now unstoppable. What they tried to dim is now shining brighter than ever. Their efforts were futile, their schemes a failure, their power non-existent. Type 555 to claim your victory. It is already yours. The name they whispered has turned into a name they now fear to hear. Their own identity is caught in the winds of truth. Their days of deception are over. They wanted to see you weak, but now they tremble in your strength. They wanted to see you break, but now they are the ones who crumble. They wanted you lost, but now it is they who have no direction. Justice moves swiftly. It does not wait. It does not hesitate. It sees all, knows all, and restores balance in ways they never expected. Their downfall is not your concern. Their regrets are not your burden. They made their choices. They walked their path. And now they face what they have sown. You, however, are free. Released. Lifted into the realm of protection and abundance. The weight they tried to place upon you is returned to them tenfold. Archangel Michael says this is the hour of breakthrough. No more setbacks. No more interference. No more manipulation from hidden enemies. The truth has prevailed. The light has won. The power of the divine stands unshaken, unchallenged, victorious. They see it now. They know they have lost. They feel the shift, the power, the undeniable force of justice sweeping through their reality. Their name was once hidden, but now it is known. Their actions were once secret, but now they are exposed. They stand in the ruins of their own choices, watching you rise beyond their reach. Type Amen to seal this message of divine justice and protection over your life. Archangel Michael says the hour has come. The weight of truth has fallen upon them, crushing every falsehood they built. Their name, once whispered in secrecy, is now spoken in full exposure. They tried to rewrite the narrative. They thought they could shift the blame, twist reality, and keep the truth buried. But divine intervention has shattered their illusions. The same lips that spoke against you now tremble in fear. The same hands that schemed against you now grasp at nothing. The same mind that plotted your downfall is now consumed by regret. Type 666 to break every remaining chain of deception. They have nowhere left to turn. Every escape has been closed. Every lie has crumbled. Every attempt to shift responsibility has failed. The forces of justice move swiftly now, bringing their deeds into the light. The weight of their own choices presses upon them, heavier than they ever imagined. They thought they were untouchable. They believed their hidden actions would never catch up with them. But the power that watches over you does not sleep. Now, they watch in horror as everything they built on deception falls apart. The walls they stood behind are collapsing. Their protection is gone. Archangel Michael says their spirit is uneasy. Their sleep is restless. Their mind is consumed by the fear of exposure. The people they once deceived now see the truth. The trust they once manipulated has turned against them. The web they spun has ensnared them, leaving them unable to move. They underestimated you. They underestimated your resilience, your connection to divine protection, your unshakable light. Now, they regret ever setting their sights on you. Type 1212 to release all lingering negativity from your life. You stand above it all. Unbothered. Unmoved. Unshaken. Their name holds no power over you anymore. Their actions cannot harm you anymore. Their presence no longer affects your path. Everything they sent to you has returned to them. The energy they put out has found its way home. And now, they face the reality they tried so hard to escape. They look around and realize the truth has spread beyond their control. The whispers have turned into voices. The shadows have turned into light. There is no way to hide now. Archangel Michael says they feel the weight of justice. Their steps are heavy. Their future is uncertain. Their illusions are broken. The divine forces that protect you have moved in ways they never anticipated. The energy surrounding you has been purified, cleansed, renewed. They are left standing in the ruins of their own making. They are forced to see the consequences of their own actions. They are drowning in the reality they tried to force upon you. But you? You are free. You are untouchable. You are soaring above it all. Type 7777 to walk fully into your season of power and light. Their name will not be forgotten. It will serve as a reminder of what happens when darkness tries to overtake the light. It will stand as a lesson that no deception lasts forever. You have won. You have prevailed. You have risen beyond their reach. The forces of justice have spoken. Their name is known. Their fate is sealed. The story has ended, and you have walked away victorious. Type Amen to seal this chapter and step fully into your divine blessings. Archangel Michael says the battle is over. The forces that once lurked in the shadows have been dismantled. The truth stands tall, unshaken, and their name echoes in the halls of reckoning. Their heart races as the weight of their deeds crashes down upon them. They sense the shift, the unraveling of their carefully woven web. Their time in the dark has ended, and the light has consumed every hidden corner. Everywhere they turn, they feel eyes upon them. The same lies they crafted now return as questions they cannot answer. The whispers they spread now come back in voices louder than they ever anticipated. Type 9999 to finalize their exposure and cleanse your path completely. They thought they could rewrite reality, but the ink they used was weak. They thought they could control the outcome, but destiny had other plans. Now, they stand face to face with the consequences they never expected. They sense it. The shift in energy. The loss of control. The unraveling of their false security. What once was theirs now slips through their fingers like sand. The world no longer moves in their favor. The winds of fate no longer shield them. They stand alone, burdened by the weight of their own deception. Archangel Michael says their mind is restless. Their heart is heavy. Their spirit is unsettled. Justice does not forget. Truth does not waver. What they built on lies is now reduced to dust beneath their feet. They wish they could undo what they have done, but it is too late. The forces that have spoken against them cannot be silenced. The reality they face now is one of their own making. Type 1010 to step fully into your destiny, untouched and protected. You have been lifted beyond their reach. You no longer exist in their world of chaos and deception. You walk in clarity, strength, and divine favor. The forces that stood beside you have moved mountains to ensure your freedom. Every weight that once held you down has been removed. Every block in your path has crumbled. And them? They are lost. Stuck in the reality they tried to force upon you. Watching as the truth erases every illusion they created. Archangel Michael says they will remember this moment forever. They will feel the weight of it in their soul. They will hear the echoes of justice every time they close their eyes. This is their reckoning. This is the conclusion of their deception. This is the price they must pay. But you? You are free. You are victorious. You are beyond their reach. Type Amen to seal this truth and walk fully into your divine breakthrough.